Good morning, good morning. Obviously afternoon, but I was on a night shift last night, so this is me fresh out of bed. And yeah, I just wanted to come on and do a quick kind of blog and talk about what's been happening. Apologies for last week. Last Saturday we were having some severe tech issues. Sorry, coffee, a must on the morning. Sorry, coffee, new brand launching on Saturday. But yes, how are you guys? Obviously, last weekend was a bit of a washout because of technical issues. We had got some new kit. We got a new camera, new microphone, ready for the obviously last weekend session. But we were let down heavily by the internet presence, namely upload speed, which was an absolute demon for us, and kind of a bit of a letdown. So I went out and bought a massive reel of Ethernet cable. So that won't be an issue going forward. But yeah, I just wanted to come on and talk a little bit about us, what we're trying to do, what we're trying to accomplish, and bringing that community spirit back into it. So yeah, we obviously a bit of a background about me. I own a company called techy.co.uk. So yeah, that is I own a vape company, so I kind of know what I'm doing when it comes to hardware, liquids, and stuff such as that. We will be doing a couple of product reviews. Won't be doing them, all of the time. Consistently. I'm only going to review products that really excite me. So yeah, if I review a product, it's because I'm excited about said product. It's not, just looking for bumping out content basically. So yeah, we won't be doing that. But the main aim of Live Lounge was, to connect with people. I do, obviously, I am from a manufacturing background. We had a liquid, and that range was called Algorithm Labs. Well, that was the name of the brand, to be fair. And the launch brand on that was Algorithm Labs. It went down amazingly. Our donut was like... And then, COVID came. And I was always wanting to sit behind the veil of a brand, and not putting myself out there. So yeah, COVID came, and I thought, shit at this, we're going to do something a little bit different here. And rather than hiding behind the brand, we want to connect with people and get out there and, just in this time of austerity and, just generally bad times, we want to be there for people. So I went down to the lab, obviously manufacturer, and I stole some lab equipment and brought it back to my humble abode. And Live Lounge was born. That was the birthing point of Live Lounge. And we had a bit of a joke about it in our groups. We have groups over on Facebook. And, we had a right old laugh. What's in the boot? And yeah, that was an ISO 5 unit. Obviously, no production goes on up here. This is purely for tasting, testing, blah, blah, blah. And then we met up with... We've met loads of lovely people on the way, but this guy here... If anyone doesn't know Chris, he is the owner of this little brand, The Rituals. If anyone hasn't heard of The Rituals, have you been hiding under a rock? Because, even this guy knows about The Rituals and absolutely loves it. So yeah, big shout out to Bogan for, just loving the brand of The Rituals. And yeah, it's a very boutique, niche brand, very much like Live Lounge and Algorithm Labs was. So yes, we decided to do something and do something different and with haste because, I think people need something new when times are pretty shit. And, it was time to step out from behind the curtain and say, fuck it. Let's just talk. Let's start that conversation. Let's try and, not only be there for people, but create a brand for the people. So anyway, Live Lounge is born. We birthed it. Just trying out the new mic setup. But yeah, we birthed Live Lounge. I haven't announced this anywhere, this live. It was completely off the cuff. So yeah, I can't imagine very many comments popping up, but that's just the way it is. Spontaneity. I'm sure people will catch it on the rewind. And yeah, so Live Lounge was born. And in the last couple of months, we've launched 2 liquids. We have launched this one, and we'll talk about this a little bit more in depth. So we launched, I haven't got a decent picture, so we'll just throw this one up there. They'll see blueberry custard tart. That was our first flavour we created, and that was obviously made with the help of you guys. And then we launched this little monkey. This one has changed everything. This one has changed everything for us. That one is our vintage cola. So yeah, we've been busy, man. We've been busy. So we've launched a couple of products. We've been there for people. We started this YouTube, doing live mixing and the occasional review. But yeah, we want to build this community up. We have I digress a little bit. Go back to what I was just talking about on doing things differently. We have set up a Patreon, and you might think, "Oh, that's different." It is different. It's not just a take. We are looking at if you click on the link in some of the videos, it will take you to our Patreon site. Once there, you will be, confronted with a lot of different tiers. You can just support. You can support just for the fun of it, just because of the crack, and and get involved that way. And hopefully, we'll create one of your flavors for you. But the other 2 tiers are very interesting indeed. The first one is a bottle a month. So you're subscribing. You're going to be subscribing to an absolute kick-ass product. The other one is 2 bottles a month. Obviously, it's not going to get you far in this day and world where we're all sub on monkeys. 100ml or 200ml subscription isn't going to get you far, but it's going to give you a taste of what's going on. And obviously, by then you're going to be hooked. You'll be like, "Oh, I want this one." So yeah, you will notice that on the Patreon. But enough about that. Let's talk the weekend. The weekend was absolutely dire. Tech issues galore, bitty, breaking sound and all that malarkey. We resolved it. We went out and bought a camera and mic and, invested a little bit of time and money into things as that. But hopefully one day, Patreon will help evolve the channel tech-wise and stuff like that. So at the moment, we have a lovely little camera setup and a nice little microphone. And obviously, a £5,000 ISO unit and shitloads of concentrate. So yeah, we are here to create new flavors. And on the weekend, we were talking about Christmas and Christmas flavors. The feedback, not only, obviously, we aren't just on YouTube. We're over on Facebook, Instagram, not Twitter, obviously, because, that would be the most sensible option to do, wouldn't it? Go on Twitter, because that's where the vaping community really lives. And obviously, I like the politics of it and the advocacy side. So Twitter would be a good place to go, but we're not on there yet. So yeah, on our Facebook groups, Second Vape International, and on our Facebook page, Live Lounge Liquids, people give us feedback all the time. We talk. I do random lives over on there. Anyway, and yeah, we talked about flavors. So the one we did at the weekend was a Bucks Fizz, and that wasn't it wasn't sweet. You might notice I'm not vaping at the moment. I'm trying to rest my palate ready for the weekend. But yeah, we did a Bucks Fizz. And we talked about the flavors ready for 2021. And those flavors are going to be, we had some great feedback. A gingerbread and caramel. So people are wanting that. I was thinking gingerbread house, but how do you get the taste of bricks? And we also had rum custard. A Christmas trifle, because, if anyone hasn't been watching the show, this. So yes, Chris loves trifles, so we'll do him a Christmas trifle for next year. I've got Bucks Fizz on there, obviously. Christmas pudding, brandy cream, oat bears cheesecake with a myriad of vanilla. Random, Christmas is a time for opulence, so it doesn't always have to be about the spice. It doesn't have to be about the spice. I do like Christmas spices and stuff like that, so there'll be a lot of chais, a lot of that kind of thing ready for 2021. Christmas. Someone mentioned champagne and blueberry. on that live as well. There was a load of different ideas. Yogurty, cherry, oats, and honey. But yeah, again, that's not really Christmas flavour. But we get ideas thrown at us left, right, and centre. We generally sift through them, decide what's going to go on a live, and do some live mixing. And with your help, well, your feedback, and we're going to evolve that. So with your feedback, we start constructing a flavour. We don't finalise that flavour live on the stream, but it gives you an opportunity to say, right, I want this to be the main note in that. I want, carrot cake. I want in your face carrot. I want a really opulent kind of bakery. I want the richest, fluffiest cake type of thing to be the main note. So yeah, that's kind of what we do on our lives. As for product reviews, we've only done a couple. Like, I've only done a couple. And I enjoyed doing it. I really did enjoy doing it, but it was products that I was really eager for. So yeah, in order for me to review a product, it's really got to capture my imagination and go, well, this is new, or this is different. I don't want to order like 50 different pod kits in that are all identical and start reviewing those, because that's just doing no one any favours. So yeah, when new things do come along, new exciting things come along, then I'll do a lovely little review of those. We will be doing some liquid reviews. Again, not heavy on those, but yeah, we will be doing some liquid reviews as well. But yeah, today is just about, cutting the fat and having to talk about what we've done, what we're hoping to achieve, and, moving forward into the future, our aims and ambitions. So yeah, off that, it's just, I was never expecting to do this. I was never expecting to launch a brand called Live Lounge during lockdown. It's just crazy shit. At a time when everyone's panicking, I found a different outlet, and then I met up with Chris. Obviously, everybody knows Chris now, and we've had some absolutely amazing people on with us from all over the world already. And our channel's only tiny, and your support is appreciated, fully appreciated. I'm not doing this as a little, I don't know. I didn't set this up to go for all the monies and stuff like that and monetize the situation. That's why our Patreon is completely different to anyone else's, really. There'll be giveaways and obviously products as well, because I hate taking. I thought you've got to pay things forward in life, and if you don't, then get the hell out in my eyes. As a company, we get contacted, daily by people wanting to, extract products in order to do something like this and review a couple of products and stuff. So yeah, So yeah, if you want to review any of our products, contact us and start that conversation, build a rapport. Don't be the beggy one, because that shit's going to get you nowhere. But yeah, 2020 has been interesting. It's been interesting for everyone. It's been an eye-opening experience. And I'll just get some banners on there. So yeah, we've done everything we can within, the cluster of companies to try and give back to people during the tough times. And over on secondvape.co.uk, we have currently, the COVID relief program coming on, and that's 20% off alcohol. This isn't a big sale, but I think people need to be aware of the things that we are trying to do. So yeah, on this. The Second Vape CBD Centre, yeah, we are a massive CBD retailer and e-liquid retailer as well. So you'll find the biggest selection ever in history on there. And, we've got that 20% off COVID relief, so you get to check out, you're going to get 20% off. We didn't do Black Friday. We did this. COVID relief. A more permanent thing while people are really struggling in life. So yeah, we decided to do that rather than follow the flock, so to speak. And feedback has been amazing. If we're not busy enough, it's been a very busy couple of months. obviously doing this, fulfilling. I work as well, so yeah, I work permanent night shift, and obviously own operate do a lot of stuff. We do a lot of things, and Chris is exactly the same. We both we're not doing this in a hope for getting. Hello, Stefan. I don't know why I didn't see that, mate. How you doing? But yeah, we didn't set this up as a monetary thing. It's purely out of trying to connect people together and get shit done, basically, because at times of great need, some people just have to step up, and I think we have. As a company, and as a new thing, we have really stepped up to the mark, and we have amazing people behind us, like Stephanie, who's just dropped in. So yeah, that's what we've been doing, guys. We set up Live Lounge. We've launched Blueberry Custard Tart. I'm sure our Stefan is here, and he was the one that helped us develop that one. And we had we are like taste brothers. So it was like, yeah, send them that. We'll have a taste of it, and we both came back with exactly the same feedback, and we I knuckled down and we honed that, and it's an all day banger now. I think it was good, but yeah, we have great people, and that means a lot. And then we launched a vintage cola, and like I say, the feedback has been amazing. Oh, we've got this little banner for Chris. Oh, the Ritual saltwater taffy. Yeah, all of the flavours are like saltwater taffy based, and they are absolutely stunning. But yeah, what have we been up to this week? Obviously, we haven't had much activity over on social because we've been doing this for months and months and months. We have been doing this. I don't know if it's going to focus, probably not, but yeah, it's just the way it is. Boutique Botanical Brews. This is how me and Chris kind of met. We kind of met through wanting to make changes and stuff like that. So yeah, obviously the Rituals, I was aware of it, and yeah, we just kind of clashed heads, and we're great mates. And they said, you know what, Pete, let's try and make a coffee with a difference. So we did, and it's taken months and months and months of honing to try and get that flavour absolutely perfect. 501. I'm so glad, mate. I say, we had a lot of technical issues last week. A lot. I'm not expecting many views on this because it's totally random and off the cuff. But we did have a lot of technical issues last week. Internet speed. So yeah, this is just a random, off the cuff kind of chitty chat, and I hope people will catch on the rewind, and you might take something from it and get a bit of an idea of what we're hoping to achieve in the long run. And what we at? Banners. Let's put some banners on. Let's have some talky things along the bottom. Like I said, not asked if you go and use this, but that this is what we are doing as part of another company that not Live Lounge. The COVID relief effort, 20% of all consumables until basically the situation calms down, because not everyone's certain if they're going to have a job and stuff like that. So saving money right now is really important, and that's why we didn't fall into that Black Friday kind of fakery market. And we did that, and it's sticking around. It's not going anywhere at the moment. But yeah, let's talk Christmas flavours. That was the banner from last week, and we did, and we got loads of ideas from you guys, and it was wonderful. But safe to say, nothing we're doing is rushed. Nothing we're doing is rushed, and I think that's like testament to what we're trying to achieve. Everything's like small batch that we are producing in our ISO 5. Not here. This is just basically where we record and play and stuff like that. So when you see me surrounded by bricks, that's our play area. That's where we're getting down and dirty, because with COVID and restricted movement and stuff, I just couldn't get in the lab. So I thought, you know what, I want to take it home. So that's exactly what I did. Packed it in the car. Packed a bit of it in the car. Took it up. A box of concentrates, PG, VG, and set about. And there's some great people in the DIY I've just discovered the DIY world probably about 2 months ago now, and I've been playing catch up. And watching what I didn't even know there was a big DIY community, which is a bit sad. But now I found it. I want to hopefully build a bit of rapport in that with those guys as well. So yeah, DIY is a welcome. But yeah, the liquid we are making will be commercial. Kind of jammies. Let's have a look at the comments. Mint Baileys, mint pies, brandy cream. I haven't got a pen, Stefan. I'll have to go back on the rewind. I love mince pies. I really do. I got some the other day. They sat in the kitchen. I got 2 boxes actually, and squaffled a full box on my night shift. At the night shift. So yes, I love mince pies. They are my favourite. Brandy cream. Yeah, boy. We know this shit. But yeah, we've connected with some great brands over the last couple of months. Over the summer, we connected with a company over in America called Victory Liquid. If anyone hasn't heard of those or tried them, this is what I mean by doing stuff and putting yourself out there and stepping up. You can't always just let things pass you by. So yeah, we've connected with some great brands. We have Victory Liquid and we have UK exclusive on that down here, and it's probably one of the nicest liquid ranges you will ever try out of the US. I shit you not. So yeah, you kind of owe it yourself. Obviously, we've got Chris. Try the Rituals. Try Live Lounge offerings. If you don't like it, I'll be very, very surprised. If you don't like some of the brands that we like, have a big kind of, I wouldn't say interest in that suggests that I'm looking to benefit in a massive way. No, we support brands. That's what we do, and that's kind of how we touch base with these companies in the first place. It wasn't, oh yeah, we want to make money out of you. Obviously, as a business, you want to kind of make an income, but that isn't really important. That's not so important. Do you know what I mean? Because I work full time anyway. And I have a job that I actually love. And then, obviously, setting up a live lounge and stuff such as that. So, yes, the massive need to monetize something isn't there. But the need to grow an audience and get a community together really is, everything that is needed right now in a world of uncertainty. We need to kind of just like hit home that people matter. People do matter. So yeah, that is kind of the takeaway and why the brand it is basically. Like this, I know I've just got a little cap on. It's got a little smudgy on here, little smudgy, but it's nothing to do with us. But the good people. If I can get it straight again. So yeah, Modfather, really good people, man. We had Ash on here a couple of weeks ago. And we're not all about just the take. We don't want to be that guy. We don't want to be that ruthless bastard that just chasing the pennies. You know what I mean? Doing things for the right reason within each aspect of the conglomerate of little companies is really important to me. So yeah, even if it's not our own, it's good. It's getting some love. Do you know what I mean? We are a community based upon kind of respect in the best part, and we don't ever want to get dragged into that weird little dramatic cycle of just keeping our nose out of everybody's business, and hopefully likewise people do that. But that's not ever the way things are they? There's always someone that's going to try and take the bricks out of your castle. So yeah, to those guys, yeet. And yeah, no, we'll just do us, and we are all family and lovely people and supporters and such as that, man. Could do be. Oh, this is that. Sorry, I've got things open on here, so I'm reading comment and use assign banners and stuff. So that this is my little sound box basically. Didn't see that, mate. Could do a boutiques gingerbread latte for Christmas next year as well. Yes. Pen. Whenever you want a pen, there's not one there, is there? But, you know, that's what watching things on the replay are all about. So yeah, I will write that down, mate. I could do a screenshot, of course. But yeah, there's loads of ideas. I've already gone over gingerbread caramel, rum and custard, Christmas trifle, which is, you know, we could. I tried one the other day. It was a chocolate kind of chai trifle by Cadbury's, and it was fucking vile. To be fair, it was absolutely vile. It wasn't the nicest thing I've ever had, but you know, people are trying. Even big brands like Cadbury's, even if it's not nice, you know, they are thinking about the Christmas period. It was awful. It was damn awful. And, you know, I've got quite a good little palate. It was disgusting. Disgusting. Bucks Fizz. Obviously, we did that in the live last weekend. Christmas pudding, brandy cream, oat bears, cheesecake, and a myriad of vanilla. Put it down to Chris to come up with some shit like that. Put it down to... Yeah, Chris, we'll pull that one off, mate. No bother. Do you want those honey glazed, roasted? No bother, mate. Champagne and blueberry, not really Christmas flavour. Yogurt, cherry, oats and honey, not really a Christmas flavour, but something I really want to do. I've been developing a nice little cherry kind of combo, and you know, yogurt, oats, honey, cherry. You know, it's. I'd love to do that. It's weird. I get a crave. And I'm sure this is how all flavours are born. I'll get a craving and kind of act on impulse on that one. I'll just start smashing the lab and getting some flavour combos on the go, setting all my samples up. I might do like a 10 sample jammy and, you know, work it from there and just see what tastes good. And, you know, I like being creative. So in-house, we're doing all our own labels. And if I can find one, I don't think I can. Basically, the very bespoke labels, and they take a shit ton of time to print, treat, and apply, because they all have to be individually cut out and stuff like that. But we want that kind of feel in the brand. I could have run it to the print press and, you know, had 1,000 knocked out for like 50 quid. Or I can sit there and actually give it love. Do you know what I mean? So it's bottled, created in a lab, then, you know, I spend my spare time, you know, doing all the label work and all the design and everything else. But yes, it has to be that boutique-y, small barrel feel for me, just to get enjoyment out of it, man. Brandy snaps. Oh, Stefan, sorry, mate. Yeah, that's a good idea, man. Brandy snaps. But yeah, how's the audio, Stefan? Testing. How's the audio? How's the visuals? Is it good? You know, is it worthy of being over on YouTube? Because last Saturday, if anyone watches, this is an apology for last Saturday. Last Saturday was disgusting. And not the way we want to move forward. I mean, it's never been the best, but, you know, that it takes time and investment, and everyone has to start somewhere. You know, we have DSLRs there, but I don't have all the other kit that's required. And I wasn't willing to go out and spend thousands and thousands of pounds on additional kit, new computer setups and stuff like that, until I knew that we had an audience. It's not the biggest audience, so feel free to share, tell everyone about it, get people over. Obviously, I'm not vaping today because we're going to be bashing the lab at the weekend. So I don't want to be vaping too much today because we're going to be busy. I want to keep that palate fresh, man. So yeah, boutique's launching on Saturday over at this place on the bottom, secondvape.co.uk. Boop. We all already have our live lounge on there. We have our Patreon. So our patrons will get, you know, a special service and a monthly subscription to our liquids if they fancy it. Who wouldn't? It's going to be cheap, delivered to your house every month. Or you can just, you know, throw some support if you want to help fund the channel, and, you know, say, oh, get this concentrate in or whatever, or you want us to create a flavour, just be a part of it. If you want a certain flavour created, be a part of it, turn up. You know, consistency is key. It's not very often we have a weekend off or a day off. Do you know what I mean? Consistency is key. Oh, we've got Chris in the house. There is only Zool. There was only I would have sent you an invite, Chris, but I've been showing you so much love, man. I've been showing you so much love on here. But it was just an off the cuff kind of affair, just to put things right from the weekend and talk about what we did at the weekend. This weekend, I don't know. I don't know which direction you want to go down. Do you want a weekend off? You know, it's been a very busy couple of weeks. It's been a very, very busy couple of weeks, and not very often we have a weekend off. But yeah, we can just create content as and when, can't we? There is only Zool. There's our Chris. There's our Chris. But yes, I think that is all you've had, you know, where we want to take this brand, why we created this brand. Obviously, Chris joined the brand, and so yeah, we've been very busy, man, and we've created 4 amazing flavours. The 4th one is going to launch in January. This one launches at the weekend. Obviously, if you're a Patreon, you're going to get some of that anyway. So yeah, it's been busy, man. It's been busy, but very, very enjoyable over the last couple of months, and just the development and, you know, the community feel of everyone that we have in here, and the chat has been lovely. We've only had one death brigade in here. I think it's like Action Against Vaping. You know, they hit a channel now and again. We had one of those in our first week, man. That was a trial by fire. But other than that, man, it's been an absolute pleasure. It's been an absolute pleasure. So yes, I think that's all from me today. I'll probably put this up as a welcome vid. That stuff is heaven. This is heaven. This is launched on Saturday. Buy it, don't buy it. It doesn't bother me. I'll vape it all. But yeah, I'll probably put this in an intro video as, you know, a bit of a this is about us kind of thing. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you guys in the future, and you know, watching. I'll turn that off. But yeah, look forward to the future and what it holds. And it's really nice having you guys a part of it, and obviously watching this brand grow and develop, and the community aspect increase is going to be absolutely magic. I mean, we've done it with our other companies, and we've got some lovely people. And we obviously our arms are open. We want a big family. We are needy of emotional hugs now and again. So yeah, come join the family, and I will see you all soon. It's been an absolute pleasure, guys, and yeah, again, making up for last weekend. But yeah, this is about us. This is who we are, and look forward to seeing you all very, very soon.